And we are hatching an egg. I'm a little thrown off here because I went into, I was going to record and I thought, oh, this just will take a second. And then I turned the switch on and we were already in an egg hatching by the time I hadn't even started recording yet. I was going to take a minute. I'm a little concerned why I didn't think that would, I mean, I know these Switch is still running, but it's been weeks since I played. All right. Welcome back. We're getting right into it. It started off a little rocky. I didn't expect that, but hatching eggs. This is episode 30, I think, of our road to 1365, which is definitely still the number. We are hatching Tandem Mouse. And others, but that one particularly. Okay. I guess this is just our pattern. As soon as we have one hatched, we've got something under our feet that wants to fight, so we'll kill it and get the experience points. That's fine. It's not really what I would have expected or planned for, but it does work. Okay. So there we go. These little things. Why are we here? Why did I leave myself here in this position? In this location? Was there a reason? Is it just because it's right next to the town where we should go eat a meal? Because I'm sure, since the game seemed to be in the same location, like it wasn't even, and I don't know if I was trying to press the button, it didn't come on right away. I switched the HDMI, like I swapped the cable to start recording, and the game was already going. It wasn't like it brought it. What am I doing? How do I get to my map? And then somewhere in here, where do we go? North? Is this the right town? Or is it here? It's one of these. No, maybe it is here. I'm having to remember. That's the fun part. We remember every time we play. I hope that's fun. Probably not. I know it doesn't show on the map, but I think it's over here near these, which means it's behind me. Means it's over. What? How could it be? This doesn't feel right. I'm going off a feel, and I don't think this is the right location. I don't think that's right. I think it was. I want to say it was over here. I could be wrong. I'm going off of memory. I should be looking this up to try to avoid wasting time. But I feel like it was something here where we just ran in to the town. And it was right. No, this doesn't feel right. It's not this place. All right, one moment. Let's just quick look up where this egg thing is. We have a meal. What happened to my bookmarks bar? I had it saved. All right, sandwich calculator. Pull it up. We're looking for egg. Calculate. It'll tell us what restaurant we need to go to. It is calculating. I've done this before. I've just forgotten because it's been a while. I only record every couple of weeks, apparently. Restaurant meal. Oh, it is in this place. But it's also in the other place we were at. Cascaruffa. This place. I thought there was one where it was a small town and you just walked right up to it. Was where we did it before. I'll have to look at videos previous to see where it was. Maybe it wasn't any of these, because there are two other locations that it could be. I wish it would tell me what effects are currently going too. That would be useful. Let's see. We're looking for a food place. We are looking for... Oh, this feels familiar. This was it, wasn't it? I think this was it. The Go for Broke Grill. Nope. This was not it. But it feels like this was it. Because there was restaurants on both sides. This is a waste of time. There it is. Egg power level 2. We're going to get set up here. Then we're going to go... Does egg help? I feel like I must have looked that up before, surely. That egg helps with both the hatching time and the egg creation time. Sure. Anyway, these are our final two. Oh, I forgot about that. We just need 2 left, huh? Final 2 that definitely aren't going to take that long. That's why we were out in the desert, because it's right here. But I feel like we can do better about that. Like we can go to a place with higher level Pokemon where we can train them faster. That seems like a good idea. So maybe we'll just hatch all these eggs currently, and we'll see where we are at after that. Where'd the music go? There we go. Hatch out the eggs. How many is that? Is that 5? Just need to not be bored while we're hatching eggs. One more. Probably should be switching out, though, as soon as it hatches, right? Yeah. I'd like to get multiple. Swap multiple at once, please. And it won't let me. Why not? Why can't... If I have the right number, what's preventing me from doing that? Alright. Here we go. Another egg hatched. There was something else that I've already forgotten, and it had to do with them evolving, didn't it? I learned something that I have now forgotten. I can feel it. I can feel the have forgotten memory tingle. That there was something... I do have eggs in the next box too. Okay. I learned something previously that had to do with Tandemaus evolving. I need to record these more often until I can get done with this. That's for sure. Because, yeah, I think it had to do with... It needs to learn a move at a certain level. I'll look it up on the next egg hatch. I'll start looking up. One hand. Ready? One hand on the controller for running. The other one is going... Is it Tandemaus or is it Dunsparce? Hand... mouse. I can't spell. Evolve. Battle a Hippo. Hit it with the Leaf Blade. Tandemaus. I got distracted reading a thread of people who are also trying to do this and saying, one guy in particular seems to just have really rotten luck, and it had hatched over 400 Tandemaus. Oof. Oh, that's right. It will still evolve, but skip the evolution animation if leveled in a battle it was not sent out in. Okay. So I just have to watch for when they do that, and they level up at 25. So then, is it the Dunsparce? Dunsparce. No nicknames, please. Leveled up while knowing Hyper Drill. Okay, that's what it is. And it learns Hyper Drill at what level? It doesn't say. So I'll have to figure that one out too, since I have forgotten things that I learned previously. All right, now we can stop wasting time. As a matter of fact, we can move my camera over. Well, no, we can't. Yes, we can. I think the top right is the right corner for it. There we go. Good thing we remembered. Okay, let's swap out. I wonder if we can get into a battle while we are in our menu. I'd like to put you back over here, actually. Okay, well, we've got a full party. We'll have to remember for next time, then. We can certainly get things that stand directly under our feet. That's fun. Does the next Pokemon game come out this year? It's almost August when I'm recording this to date it, because that's necessary. It's not going to come out forever. I'm very far ahead on this one, but I really want to get this thing done. I would like to get those final 2 Pokemon so I can call it done before they add something new. And then it's not done anymore and I have more to do. I realize it will be an ongoing goal forever, but it would be nice to take a break from Pokemon for an extended period of time until we get to that point. Next, Pokemon Legends. Pokemon Legends Z2A will be released in 2025. Okay, so we do actually have time. Because I don't... If this Pokemon goal takes me until 2025, God, there's not even a release date for it, so it could be far into it too. I don't need to do this right now. We're on our last ones, so we can be hatching eggs and... Is that a waste of time? I mean, none of it really is, but... What if we come over to here and just fly to here? No, not the cavern. I don't like going in there. I get lost in there. The plaza. That's fine. We'll run around the canyon. There's stuff there to level up. And we'll hatch those last eggs and begin the process. I want to say it was in the 30-something when Dunsparce learns Hyper Drill. I'm gonna, I'll tell you what, now that we're down to just 2, I'm not booting up the game going, all right, I guess I've got a lot of things to catch up on and try to remember where I left off or what's next, or, you know, a list of hundreds of Pokemon that I have to remember the details on or look up and remind myself when it's time to do that. I only have 2. And since those are the 2 that it is, I can just make a sticky note and put it on my monitor right in front of me that tells me exactly when these things learn. And then anytime I sit down, I'll have that information ready to go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a sticky note after recording this episode. Let's see what we have here. And it is Dunsparce. I want to say it was 30-something. 32. That seems like a right number. I don't know if that's right, but it seems like it. I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to rearrange the box so that our first box is where we start with all of this stuff, and then we can have a full box and we don't have to like split it between, oh cool, just behind the trees. A fight through the trees. As you can see, the rare Tyrogue died quickly. I don't really know what that voice was supposed to be. It's not really like a David Attenborough nature documentary, which I've been watching a fair amount of, but it's also not really like a what's his name, Werner Herzog? Is that right? He's got a very distinctive voice as well, but I don't know if he's ever done nature documentaries with that voice. He could. It'd be good. I'd watch it. Doesn't really matter, does it? All right, let's get back to this before we lose our mind doing the same things over and over. Why? Why? Oh, all right. Well, I thought that would be a good one to fight because it would have more experience being a second evolution. But this is a longer fight since it has sturdy, so we won't be doing that in the future. Ba-ba-da-bum. Level up now. I think I still have some eggs, which is why I'm running into the savanna biome. Magmar. Nope. Egg hatch. Then Magmar. Just want to be done with this game right now. I'm saying that now when I probably have hours and hours left of hatching and leveling up Pokemon trying to get these stupid final little forms. But it would be cool. It'd be cool if one of these in the inventory right now was the one. That'd be real cool. Probably not going to happen. But it would be cool. It would mean we could be done with this. I wonder if these are... What is the Dunsparce? Or just Dunsparce? Is it a flying type? Is it a flying bug? Or ground? Is it a flying ground? Surely not. Those kind of two don't... There's only a few, I think, that do that. Well, like Flygon? That's one, right? Does that evolve from a Trapinch? Hazy memory over the years. It's just a normal. Okay. That's unfortunate. I just happen to still have that page pulled up with the egg. The meal that we ate, our compute de fils. I'm sure that's pronounced correctly. It's definitely not in any way. So they've done regional things now, right? That's the newest thing in Pokemon. What level is this stuff that we're fighting? Should we go somewhere else? Is there somewhere better? I know the hidden area has really high level stuff, but no, this is like a 66. That's fine. Why did that not die? I'm thinking they kind of gave Sword and Shield a region, and then they're kind of like moving around the globe, right? That's where, if I had to guess, the name of this meal is Spanish? It sounds French. I mean, I don't know languages, so I can't, my determination has nothing to do with it, but this game is supposed to be like inspired by that kind of Portugal area, right? And then Sword and Shield had, it had a theme to it. I forget what it was, but it had a theme. And then at least one of the areas, Kitakami, was supposed to be like a Japan inspired, I assume. I'm just thinking, if they're going to move around the world at some point, it's going to be interesting when they go to America. There's definitely... That would be really interesting to see what they do with that. Instead of stopping to make a sandwich, you pull over to a fast food restaurant, get a burger. Just the most American stereotypes you could possibly do. So surely that would not offend anyone. I would think it's hilarious, but I have a feeling they won't do that. Come on. This is... I guess we're going to go heal after this because we're definitely not in a position to fight with anybody else. Could you not? Yeah. Could you land a hit? Thank you. Let's finish this off and go heal, since apparently you need that. Okay. That's getting them up there. I still don't think it's any time before 30. This plaza probably is a good place to heal. I'm just going to look it up. Why? Dunsparce. Hyperdrill level 32. I was right. I did remember. I remembered the number. 32. We have 5 Dunsparce. How many will become the 3-segment form we need? It's 3, isn't it? I think it is. What was Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield was the Galar region inspired by the United Kingdom. Oh yeah, UK. That's right. There was a soccer Pokemon. That's what the UK is. I'm not world traveled. It's not my forte. I couldn't tell you what. I'm sure there were more. You had curry. Yeah. Okay. That checks out. That's a thing they do over there, right? That was the thing you had was curry sandwiches. What is it? Scarlet and Violet region, based on the Iberian Peninsula? Is that what it's called? What is the Iberian Peninsula? What if we just search for that? Oh yeah, Spain and Portugal. Spain, yeah, Spanish. Duh. Now, I don't know what the next game is going to be because the next main series title where they will create a new region. I wonder where it will take place. I like the theme that they're doing. I like that. That's pretty cool. Definitely. I don't know if any of the original games were based on anything like that. Because it wasn't. I don't remember. I don't think so. I think they were just video games. I don't think there was a point where like you could obviously tell that they had modeled anything off of a certain region. They could have, and I've just missed it, as we've talked about. But this is where they've kind of made a new, and I do like that. It's pretty cool as a neat concept. Let's go fight the shiny thing. That'll be different. What is it? It's a Tauros. Oh, Tauros. I'm done with you. You and your multiple tails and your special effects. You took so long. I wonder if you took the longest. Some stats after we finish this challenge would be cool. If we get done with all 1,365 that are definitely still an accurate number. It's not. I'm sorry, I'll never whisper into the microphone again. I hate doing that. But it's definitely not. No, we're way over that. We're like 6 over that or something. Okay, we got some that reached 32. Let's go in here and teach you a move. Change moves. Hyperdrill. Oh, I skipped that. Oh, that's so smart, Michael. I'm skipping them trying to learn the moves because that takes too long, and then I just know what number. Brilliant. Very smart. No, the next game that's coming out I'm very excited for. It won't be out until 2025. And if it's August, there's still September, October, November, December. So we've got months left. I hope to be done with this soon. You did not, but you guys need to learn the moves. I don't think we're skipping evolution, are we? I hope not. Do, do, do. Do, do. No, the next one, the next Pokemon game, Legends Z to A or something like that. Is that what they called it? I just read it a few minutes ago and I've already forgotten the title of it, but it's another one in the Legends, but it's going to be based on X and Y, which I enjoyed X and Y. I don't remember much about it, so this is a perfect time for them to kind of redo the story. Although I think it's just based in that region. I think they're making something totally new like they did with Legends Arceus. I'm all about it. That's great. It's a shame. I did enjoy for what it was. I enjoyed the Pokemon Let's Go, and I hope they're still working on that, and they do a Let's Go in Johto. Kanto was the second one, then Johto. Here we go. First one. Gonna get the form exactly what we need. Nope. Here we go. Second one. This is gonna be it. Not even close. I don't think so. You look the same as the other one. I don't really remember what I'm looking for here. I know that it's the different form. I know it has to do with the number of segments, but I think it's the 2-segment form then? Is this a 3? I don't remember off the top of my head. The image I'm looking at has 2. There's literally, when I looked up Dunsparce will learn Hyperdrill at level 32, it shows a 2-segment. So then it's got to be the 3-segment. Okay, so you're good. Let's swap out these other ones here. Yeah, see, that's a 2-segment as well. Okay, so these other guys are here. So we're just working on filling all of this up. And then we will move on to the next box. Those are our families. Let's try to stick with the Dunsparce because that'll be easier to keep in mind their level while we are doing this. Okay, there's another batch, and away we go. Almost at the end of today, which means we will continue this next week. And the week after, and the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that. Forever. Until we get this tiny little, is it a 1% or a 5% chance? I think it's a 1%. I think I saved the worst for last with a 1% chance. I did just read somebody as they were talking in a thread about how how long this could take, and how some people are like, well, I got to do 20. Cool for you. That doesn't help the people who didn't. But they did mention that it is determined once they immediately become, like, once they spawn in. It's not something that you can soft reset. Which would be turning off the game and turning it back on. Usually faster when people are trying to grind things out. I've read about that. I don't know how that would work on the Switch. I feel like the Switch would take a while. I definitely would soft reset. No, I've never done that for like a collecting purpose, but like the one I remember... No, I guess technically this would... Okay, yeah, I soft reset so that I could catch a legendary Pokemon in like Ruby or Sapphire. On the Game Boy Advance SP. I remember that. Because that had a very quick, like, you could get into the game within a minute. Full total, like, off, I accidentally kill it, off, back on again. 30 seconds at the most, I think, because it would just show the logo. You'd be pressing the button, you'd be getting in. It loaded straight into the game. There was no home menu. There weren't nearly as many logos, and they weren't forced. You could get into the game fairly quickly. That would be a soft reset. I don't know how well... Whoops. I don't know how well that would go now. I'm sure people are doing it because that, you know, if it's faster, especially with some things, can you imagine you only need to hatch, you know, you go get 5 eggs and then you just do those 5 eggs over and over and over until you get the form you need. That is significantly faster than all this extra work we are having to do. And you don't have to think about it either. You just have to keep an eye out for when it actually happens. But that's not how it works. Somebody already said, don't waste your time with that. It does not work. It is based on when they spawn in the game. So when they hatch from that egg, it is determined whether or not they will have that form when they evolve. And with that, we're going to finish this one. with a Moonblast because we're at time. And we are going to let this one evolve. And we're going to find out that it's not the form that we want. That would be a great way to end the episode. It would be amazing. For timing, then we don't have to do it anymore. Nuts. All right. Next week, more of this.